Okay, so I just saw something while researching for a video, and I do not know how to feel. Well, I know how I feel right now, and I feel, eh, eh, uh, okay. So I found this picture, while researching. Drum roll. I'm probably not going to add a drum roll sound effect in here, but I was researching Alberta United Conservative Party blah, 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 uh education minister Demetrios Nicolaides. Nah, I don't care about saying his last name right. I never care about last names. That's why I make up fun ones. I'm kind of um I might need to go take a shower. So I found this picture, and you may have noticed something already, you may not have, but look at the hand placement. Yeah, guess where I found this picture? Like I did no digging. I Googled his name because I was working on a different video where I was going to be talking about something that was impacting Albertan kids that he was doing dumb, and it was going to be a very funny script, and I don't know if I can do it now because I am so creeped out, but uh to me, I would not put my hands there on a young girl, or typically even like a young boy. Like and I understand with kids sometimes. I've asked a couple people and I've gotten a variety of answers. I've had one person say that they didn't see anything wrong with it. uh I asked some other people, and a buddy of mine from college was like, it probably looks worse than it is. He might have just been trying to keep the kids steady in a photo. Uh, you know. But at the same time, I asked another friend, and he was like, yeah, to me it looks close enough just so that you have plausible deniability. And I asked my mom, and she was like, it does look weird. Who is he? So it's a variety of opinions. It does remind me of a minister that I knew who he would do stuff in public in plain sight. He would shake their hand, and then with his other hand, while still gripping them, kind of like how a certain someone south of the border does, he would then rub his other hand up and down their arm, which, oh, okay, but it would keep going and go, and then his hand would end up on their back, just rubbing. And when I heard one of the people that he'd done that to describe it, I was like, when does he do this? And they were like, he's done it when you're in the room. And I was like, no, has he? I It didn't make sense to me because I never registered it. But then later, now that I knew what to look for, the next time I did see them together, despite this guy doing everything that he could to avoid this particular minister, the minister walked up, grabbed his arm, started shaking it, and then immediately his hand was on his back, rubbing, and my skin crawled. And um yeah, you know, the crazy, this is on the United Conservative Party's website. I do not know how many people this photo had to pass by, and nobody thought to say, why is your hand on that young woman's chest? Because, like, that's not the show. That's ha, I am uncomfortable. I am very uncomfortable. And this guy, again, he is the education minister. He's the education minister. And by the way, the reason I was looking up information about him was because him and the rest of the UCP, to try and distract from their many scandals, has decided to start banning books about not straight people. And they've made all these claims about them, and they're really, like, they're very what you would expect in a school library. It's just the fact that the protagonists and main characters and whatnot are not straight. But that also, I've I've done church work, so I have known more really bad people than you had probably, and I've known that they were really bad people. And it's been a common thread with all of them. They like to act like gay people are dangerous, and just if kids hear about gay people, that'll whatever. Um, yeah. Anyway, these are my thoughts. Bye.